Hey, what's up, YouTube? Quick video. I wanted to make an update to follow up with my Lady D statue that I got a couple months ago. For those of you who have followed me, I finally got in my Moducase. Came in yesterday, and I built most of it yesterday, and then added the spotlights today. So I wanted to kind of just show you guys what these look like, and then kind of give you my thoughts on it. Now, I specifically bought this one for the Lady D outfit because she's the only model that I have that really has a lot of fabric. The Michael Myers has one, but he's easy. This is more elegant, more statuesque type of thing. So this is pretty much why I bought it, and I think the size of this is perfect for her, with the exception of her claws. Her claws are right up against the edge there. So I did not take that into account, that they are a little bit wider than I thought. And I forgot to put her hand inside there as well. So I'm going to have to do that. She used to be up there. I was going to take this whole thing and pop it up over here, but I was like, nah. So I moved some stuff on my desk, and I might be going back on the road anyway, so I'll be taking my TV with me. But here we go, guys. So this is the Moducase. This is their sixth series, they call it. And this is the 698, which is perfect for standalone, 1/3, 1/4 scale statues that are kind of more tall than they are wide. Perfect for Lady D. So, construction. Let's talk about construction. It comes in a thin, kind of wide, kind of tall box, about 35 pounds, and everything is laid out. You have your two back beams, your front beams, your side beams, and then your tool bases, and everything comes in a sheet of paper that shows you how many you're supposed to have and how it lays out, and then also a QC code that you have to scan to gain access to their website to download the actual construction manual. Construction is, this is my first time building one, so again, your experience may differ. I found this to be an extreme pain in the ass. Simply because there's a lot of back and forth. So you'll see on these channels here, I don't know if you can see it in this corner here, there's a bolt and a nut and a washer that would slide down the C channel, and then it would actually connect right here to this pilot hole, and you would come from one side and you would screw it tight. And you were supposed to leave about a 1/2 inch of space so that the bolt and the washer can slide into this groove. But if you're just a tad over, it's hard for you to get an even slide. So I had to go back and forth and go tighten and unloosen many, many times. Not to mention that in some of these here, you have these C-channel pieces that are supposed to be where this plexiglass sits in. I figured, well, if you slide it in, it's gonna stay tight. It doesn't. And as you can see, at some spots right down there, there's a little bit of a bend because of when you tightened it, it wasn't sitting in there. And if I try to bend this back in, I'm afraid it's going to pop something out. So I'm just going to leave it like this. Maybe if I ever move it, I'll undo it again now that I know how it's put together, because now that I see the whole thing put together, it's really not that hard. It's pretty simplistic. All the beams connect very similarly, so it's not too bad. The plexiglass comes wrapped in tiger paper, which is an absolute pain in the ass to peel off. Definitely got me some blisters on that. But now that it's built, what do I think? I think it's a good case, I ain't gonna lie. It definitely has this kind of like spotlight look to it. If I walked in somebody's house and I saw something in this, I would think, okay, whatever's in this case is expensive. Okay, and obviously, those of you who know Lady D is definitely an expensive case. So, that's what it is. She fits nice. The spotlights, I think, look really cool. And like I said, construction could have been just a pain in the ass because it was my first time doing one of these. But, looking back at it, they're not overly complicated. Lead time, however, is always a big thing with these guys. I ordered this back in April, and it just came in yesterday. So about 6 months. When they messaged me and told me that it was shipped, it arrived like 3 days later. So I don't know if they have really fast shipping and it gets here when they ship, or they just forgot to email me and find I gotta email you, because I did email them and said, hey, is there any shipping update? Because they emailed me, said, hey, it's ready for shipment, it's going to ship out in a week and a half, and then 2 weeks went by and I didn't hear anything from them. So I was like, hey, you guys got tracking info? And they did, and when I checked, it was oh, it's coming in 3 days. So spotlights, you can get 2 or 4 or none. Or you can get a light strip. I went with the 2. Those were actually very simple to put in. I didn't even use the screws that came with it. I just used some adhesive tape, boom, 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 and kind of ran the wire down. I mean, you can see a little bit of the wire, but I mean, like I said, many people aren't going to see this. This is my thing, so I'm not too worried about it. It does the trick. You can see it's kind of running down this cord here and plugged down into the power out there. You know, cost-wise, this one was about $245 with a $45 shipping fee, so almost $300. I do think they could be lowered a little bit. I definitely would think like maybe like $275 would be, I mean like $100 less would be better. But I also understand why. They are a good case. I'm not going to lie. It's all metal or aluminum, bars, and plexiglass. You get a nice felt bottom. You know, so like I said, it does enhance the presentation of your statue. So, you know, I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it probably an 8. You know, the things really hurting it are the price, the lead time, and just kind of the tedious nature of putting one of these together and the back and forth as you're doing it. I mean, I built it on my floor here, so I didn't have much space to begin with, but I feel like this would have been easier with another person to hold up some things as I, you know, tried to slide the thing in, but not too shabby. Actually, let me see with the light off, actually. I haven't seen it with the light off. Light off. There we go. As you can see, that's nice. Not too shabby. Now, I'm wondering if the light is going to have any effect on her dress. I'm going to have to be very... Well, not the light's not going to stay on anyway. I mean, but... and another thing you can see, too, is I've already wiped this off, and it's already picking up, you know, like dust. So, definitely going to need some cleaning. So, there you have it, folks. Moducase Sixth98. Perfect for 1/4 scale statues. This finishes my Lady D saga. She's going to stay there for now. I do have things that have been shipped, finally, and things that are in the process of being shipped. So a lot of cool things coming all at once. My wallet is hurting with all these shipping fees. But it's nice to know that I have a lot of stuff coming as I kind of wind down for a little bit. So tomorrow I'll be making a video off of a new figure really being pre-ordered for Prime 1 Studios from one of my favorite sci-fi franchises. I am super excited. I've waited so long for one of these. We'll go over a preview video on that. And also I'll have an update video on what is coming in the next couple of weeks, so that way you all have something to look forward to. You know, we're going to have a buddy from Mr. Michael Myers soon. I don't know what I'm putting next to Titus. Still trying to figure out a place to hang up Mr. T-1000. And I got my movies on the bottom there, but I got to figure out a spot. So yeah, that's about it, folks. Hope everyone's having a good night. We will talk to you guys later on the next video. Again, thanks for your support. Have a good night.